I was watching the film the other day and thinking that my attachment to your interpretation of the character is how much we get to know about him emotionally and historically. Was it always the appeal for you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know how else to do it. I mean, I wish if there was another way, I'd probably have a go at that. But I've always approached things and think that the more we get into the head of the person you're watching, then the more hopefully emotionally involved you get with them. So it wasn't a sort of a conscious decision. It was just like, what else do I do?
Well, you do it very well.
Oh, thank you.
Do you feel like you have a temporary ownership of him? Is that a feeling you always had or started having?
Of course you do. I mean, there have been 5 Bonds before me. Is that right? Am I the 6th? I forget. You know, it's you know, hopefully it will last a lot longer, and this is just my time now.
Locations are very important to me watching it. I'm sure they're important for you filming it. Let's talk about Morocco and where did you go and what did you do and what did you eat?
Well, we were in Tangiers, which I've never been to, which was beautiful. I wish we could spend some more time there. Then we were in the desert near, God, I forgot where we were. But it's one of my favourite places. And I was walking in the Atlas Mountains earlier last year, and I try and get there as much as possible. What did I eat?
Bit of
lots of
tagine.
lamb, a lot of tagine, which I love. So that's okay.
Yeah, they loved you being there. Did they call you Ustaz Bond or just Mr. Bond? Or
Mr. Bond was used a lot, and Daniel and
yeah, you know, on the street, Daniel.
Yeah,
hello. Yeah. It's weird how audiences feel like they know you so well. It's fun. A prop from the set that you would have always liked to bring home.
From this movie?
Yes,
Oh,
or the 4.
I think one of the cars would have been nice, but that's, you know, we're going to auction them off and raise some money for charity, so they're going to go to a good cause.
It's sometimes kind of heartbreaking that they throw them down the drain, literally.
Yeah, you don't never do that. They tell you they do that, but they don't do that.
Are we talking about a level of fitness that's not sustainable at all in real life?
What, for me, myself?
Yes, you preparing
I
for
just
it.
wouldn't. I do it while I'm doing the films because I want to keep healthy and fit, but I don't need to do that when I'm not working. I try and keep healthy and fit when I'm not working, but I think it's essential when I do these films.
The fans really wanted to know on my Twitter how being part of Bond has changed your life. My question is, has it changed it in ways you weren't expecting? Because, you know, Bond is so public that you might have expected some of it.
Yeah, I went in with very open eyes. I knew that it would, you know, change my world, which it did. But I think over time you get used to it, and I love playing the part, and there's a huge amount of benefit from playing the part. Not least of all the travel and going to wonderful places. So I don't give it too much thought anymore. I enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah, that's true. With the Bond aloofness sometimes, I love that. Around you, who's most excited that you're Bond?
In my family, I don't take it home. They don't care.
Yeah, it's true.
No, they don't care. You know, there's more important things to think about.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And the fans also wanted to know from the 4, which one was the most enjoyable for you to film? Which one did you relate to the most?
I've enjoyed this one immensely.
Yeah.
I've had more fun on this one for as long as I can remember. And I've just enjoyed working with the people on it. I think because we got such a great cast together, and I'm just go on set and I see all these people. I'm very happy about it.
And my cliche question about Bond, the first Bond you remember watching ever?
Sean.
Sean Connery. Which one? Which film?
I think From Russia with Love. I think that's my favourite film.
And were you attracted to the same qualities that he still has? You know, the sexiness, emotionalness of him?
I don't know if I mean, I just liked the way he played it. I've never tried to do what he did because he did it so well. I mean,
No, plus every actor is completely different. It would be
so you have to do it yourself, what you do. But certainly what he started I think has made the movies last for as long as they have.